Well, let's just give everybody a minute to kind of drip in over here, starting kind of on time. I mean, I'm trying. There's always something that seems to come up. I have a lot of stuff to try to assemble to get this stream going. So there's that. Let's make sure that the chat's kind of working. It appears that's the case. And if I swap between the two of these, okay, that's not bad. So let's wait till we see maybe one person watching. And I think YouTube's they're being a bit stingy with how they're calibrating views for live streams. It's like it doesn't count unless you hit like or unless you send a message. So everybody's really got to say something. And that means I can't really get rid of the bots because the bots are doing a lot of the talking. At least on Twitch they are. But then again, I do have some views on YouTube, some on Twitch, so you can't really go entirely by the YouTube live view thing. So because it's cross stream, is it a dual platform stream? Yeah, we're either I'm going to show you guys again getting the Diva dress at the start of this just so that we have like the resort level completed in that way. I think I have that set up so that we can do it that way. Just drop down the memory hole here and get that going. How are we looking over on YouTube? I'm going to go check. We're on part 5. Is the audio working? Yeah, okay, not a big deal. Everything seems to be going okay, so there's that. I've got that much going for me at the least. Is this not plugged in? No viewers still. Let's wait till we get a viewer and then we'll start the stream. I mean, this is getting progressively unpopular. For a very, very popular game, I'm certainly running the least popular thing here. I do actually need to go into Twitch and fix something. I'm having some issues with Twitch's. It's like the worst app. The website's complete garbage. The UI is all over the joint. I'm just absolutely struggling with trying to fix the schedule. I don't know why, but it says I'm scheduled to play this game every day for the next year over on Twitch. Atticus is here. We're going to start in just a sec. I'm trying to figure out something on Twitch, why the schedule has me playing this game every night for the next year except tonight. The Twitch is just an absolute shitstorm. The UI is intentionally set up to be confusing for anybody but children. Kind of like I think Snapchat was designed that way, right? Now, like I'm looking over here thinking, okay, so how do I address the schedule? I used to be able to see a schedule there. There's like 10 different versions of every page. Then there's cryptic icons all over the place. Stream manager is probably not the answer. How much of the game have you completed by now? I think we're actually halfway. I think there's 17 layers and we're starting 8 essentially. So you kind of go 2 layers at a time in a way. Sometimes there's some like in between zones of sorts. But I'm doing about a layer a night, and a layer's taking me about 3 hours, and I'm not necessarily 100%ing the layer. I'm doing a lot of the activities. I'm probably participating in most of the banana mini things I can do, but that's about where that is. Okay, so community roles, man. I mean, it's just an absolute mess over here at Twitch. I swear. Okay, now if I go back to Twitch, it's like, oh, do you want to be in Twitch or do you want to be in Twitch? Now I go here. I used to be able to see a schedule, but I guess if you're streaming right now, they don't show the schedule, you know, so that can better throw off people and allow you not to update things. Super, super convenient. You can call in to join a stream. What a bunch of garbage. All right, we're just going to get rolling here. Because, I mean, why else not, right? I don't need you guys to be waiting any longer. Okay, so it said we had 5 viewers, and now I'm back to 0. How does this figure? I don't think that counter's right on Restream right now. That's what I think. Never understood why Snapchat logo is a ghost. Because it disappears. The chat disappears. You can send stuff you shouldn't be sending in full confidence that it won't be remembered unless they screenshot it. But don't worry, we'll give you you can chastise them because you'll see that they screenshot. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Probably shouldn't have your kids on there. Greetings, Legendary Badass, back with some more Donkey Kong Bananza. We've cleaned a few things up. I'm no longer wearing the Nintendo shirt. It was starting to get a little sweaty. So this is not a full-on cosplay. I also dropped the annoying sponsor thing, but you'll see that I have Pauline down there now in her Diva Dress. So as we've progressed to about the halfway point of the game, we've unlocked the Diva Dress. And with that in mind, I'm going to start, I think I'm going to start this stream unlocking that again, just for a little bit of catch-up sake. Because I think if you're watching a resort level stream, you want to see that. We have a fresh Red Bull. We have a fog machine. We also have the Amiibo one needs to do this. I'll bring that out here. And we also have a little bit of snacks. So, open those up. Press A. Now, I did this a couple of times last night, actually, to try to make sure that I had good footage of me doing it. And I think if we dive down from here, I think this is the answer. And then I can show you guys the dress stuff again. So, big hole at the junction. Etiquettes, are you still here? Because it's saying 0 people on Restream for some reason, but on the YouTube thing, it's saying I have 5. So I don't understand this. It's like, is something off? So, we have to go after the Void King, right? The Void President. And that will take us down to the resort lair. Lair 800. Void Kong. Really seems like all primates are called Kongs, right?
I keep thinking about what Hulk said. What did he mean by my special power?
Your special power is probably singing, girl.
I just don't get it. What is he up to?
Why is it saying +1 gold there? That just, hopefully that's just for this sort of bonus transition area. I don't know how you're supposed to hit that. I think if you hit that right, it ricochets some stuff.
Okay, it looks like we're almost out of here.
Oh boy. Skype was much better name than generic Zoom. It's actually Zoom meeting. No one says that. As soon as the pandemic thing happened, everything became... oh man, I want to get a clean shot of that actually. I was thinking about updating the background to the background of the layer that I'm on. Because I don't know, maybe just the yellow's not drawing people in. Juicy Beach. Now, in Japan, is that inflatable? In Japan, they actually do make a square, like a cubed watermelon like that. They want a lot of dough for it, by the way. Oh, hold on. We've got a banana here. You see that? Yep. Now, I was talking about how Kong's fur's kind of on the orange side. I think if he has full ability, it glows like that. He gets an aura about it, okay? So, hold on, we'll transform in. And then just kind of go away and see if that... See, he's back to brown. So if you want a brown Donkey Kong, I guess with the default fur, you're kind of going to give away what... It's a bit of an indicator. But if you dyed the fur, I don't think it's going to change and glow. I thought maybe they called it Zoom because it targets Gen Z. That is a possibility. We can't rule that out, right? What are these other abilities awaiting? I thought that there was 3 transformations. Is there maybe something for riding Rambi, the rhino, also? Boosts the range of destruction when you do the charge punch. Do you see a difference between the two? I see the same thing. Let's wait till we get 5. Now he's all charged up from that vanadium. Greetings, visitors! You've arrived at the restful and relaxing resort lair. Giant fruit is our local specialty, as you can see, but we must warn you, although this is paradise, it's unusually quiet, quite peacefully. An enormous dirt pile flew through here not long ago, and things haven't been as laid back as ever since. See those stark monsters over there? It dropped them off and then it just left. So if your itinerary includes the tropical retreat up ahead, please enjoy, but be careful. Oh wow, look at that. Hunted that guy and made a thing of it. That surprised me. So, Donkey Kong can swim some. But if I zebra'd, I'd probably run across the water. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the Pauline dress. These guys up ahead look a little bit like our duo, don't they? Kind of striking a pose. Kind of similar. He's really into amiibos. We just love those curious little things. We collect amiibo figures. Hey, why don't you scan us an amiibo? Okay, yeah, sure, I can do that. Da-doon-doon. Scan. Whoa, cool, so awesome. We always wanted to see this amiibo figure. Our dream came true. In return, we'll give you a present we've been saving for a special occasion. You deserve it. You got a new outfit for Pauline. Yes. Oh, also, you get these titles that fall from the sky that you can also chuck. But the explosive is a little bit more look than effect with some things. So, head over to your closet. Time to change. swap out those rock out rags for the Diva Dress. Discs will be twice as likely to appear after defeating an enemy when you have the Diva Dress equipped. Look at her hair. Her hair's different. There's like a chroma thing going on there. I don't think you saw that in her. Well, okay, maybe it was always like that. But yeah, she has the eyeshadow. We're adulting it up over here. Dress up as tween Pauline.
Cool.
Liking that look. So let's just start jacking some stuff up and see if discs fly out, right? I think it has to be enemies. I don't think you just straight get stuff for smacking anything. You're gonna have to hit some enemies to get those discs. So, bottom line, if you're trying to 100% the game, this is gonna give you a little bit of an edge. Then again, you're probably gonna go back and do some post-game collecting anyway, and you'll be rewarded the Diva Dress post-game. It's the reward for completing the game. What do we got here? It's the empty husk, huh? Imagine playing this while high. I'm not one to take in drugs, but I'm wagering that a lot of people are playing this while cracked out. These turn into the explosive blocks, don't they?
Okay.
Well, let's open up this bad boy. You know, curiously enough, I have not been able to find out how to bring up this screen unless you earn a skill point. Atticus, how many viewers does it say I have there? Because the Restream app is saying 0. Now, do you think if I relaunch the Restream app here, it's just a chat app, I think maybe it'll correct it? Okay, come on, Donkey Kong. Okay, now it says 5. I don't know why it was doing that. I do notice that they've made some changes to how YouTube is counting stuff, so everybody has to hit like or comment in order to be counted as a viewer. Also, algorithm is forcing shorts on people hard. Like, I look up anything and it's like the first page of results is shorts, and it certainly shouldn't be. They do not want you searching actively on YouTube. You're supposed to watch what they tell you to watch. He can't climb that. I have a feeling Mario could climb that, right? Oh, let's see what the dress up is over here. Gonna dress you up in my love. Style shop, what do you got for us? No, I don't have a lot of your fossils. All right. The style here is only colored hair. Shiny magenta. A little bit of a swirl thing going on. Dragon fruit. We got a little bit of yellow and green. 5 years. Have you got a regular Red Bull this time? I sure do. This is a spanking new regular Red Bull. It does have a little bit of a, I don't know, what are they doing here? Promoting breakdancing, it looks like, thing happening. But yes, it's a Red Bull. Look, the regular Red Bull does taste better, but the sugar-free and the zero are really not that far behind. If you really don't want the calories, because there's a little bit of juice in here. 110 calories for a whole thing. I'm drinking about half of one during a stream. Should I save for the shiny magenta? Atticus, you're the only one here, so you're choosing the color for Donkey Kong, okay? We've got banana, blue, dragon fruit, shiny magenta, okay? I'm gonna have to get to finding some stuff to pull that off, though. Probably need to, first order of business, find a map to then get the fossils, right? I wish I had a good way to do polls without having to open up a bunch of tabs and browser stuff. Hold on. Actually, I guess I could run a poll on that, couldn't I? Oh, let me do a poll. No, it's like I have to actually type it in on my phone here. And I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking, everybody, all 5 of you. My video for getting the Pauline Amiibo stuff, all of that is actually working really well. Here, we're just going to swap over to the chat screen while I'm fumbling with this. Okay, make a poll was on here, right? All messages. Atticus, I cannot figure out for the life of me why you're always hidden. Like, who did you upset in the UK? Because you're always buried under the all. You're one of the, you have a crown. You're like, it says you're one of the #1 commenters and all that stuff. But you're always like stuck. Like, it's really weird. It's like you're never in the top. It's, I don't know. It's just a weird filtering thing. I'm not seeing an option to make a poll for some reason. But I wanted to do a poll here on the fur. Can we get black fur Donkey Kong? I actually have black, don't I? We can do that. I know I'm going kind of broke playing this. I need to get a lot more, need to get a lot more gold along the way. Yeah, I think I have black already from another place. Now he has full charge. I don't think that the black is going to look any different though. No, I've got Dusty Grape. Sorry. See, he's a little reddish because he's got the charge, right? I don't think that makes a difference. Hold on. Okay, look at the way he's grape now, okay? And then we're going to swap that. Like, we're just going to use a little bit of big hunkin' gorilla power here. And when that drains, chest on top of chest, man. Look at this. The big slowdown I've experienced so far. Okay, is he any different color? I mean, I just caused all that carnage and he's back to fully charged, ready to do it again. So I could probably use that more often. If you got a lifetime supply of Red Bull, would you? I don't, probably not, honestly. I mean, I drink Mountain Dew all the time, right? The hell? Did I just wreck your place? Okay, hey, you know what? He looks kind of dark. It's kind of a dark purple now, isn't it? So the colors get lighter when you have the full charge. These guys are all shivering. Maybe that was like a Unite My Family quest. Oh, those are his pieces. I see. I think there's still more of us hiding. Now he's light purple. See how that works? I must have done something too fast and lost him. Come here, little guy. Over here. Okay, you're supposed to jump into your big piece. Maybe I got to get the other one. All right. Other guy's got to be around here somewhere. We just came up from there. The one that's bopping around right now is in here. Oh man, this guy's like a light cycle from Tron. What are we thinking of that Tron Ares trailer, guys? The third one I'm not finding. Well, let's go talk to the head guy down here and see what he knows. Okay, what good did that do? Remember that time Homer Simpson went to New York and he had to choose between Mountain Dew and crab juice? Oh, yeah. He also was hanging around. He had to run between the two Twin Towers, right? The funniest part, though, one of the funniest things that sight gags I sort of saw in The Simpsons was when he's trying to get the boot off of his car, and he took the jackhammer to it and went off the boot and started jackhammering his hood and made it all worse. Big laugh out of me. Some kind of flying dirt pile breezed through here earlier. It stopped up there at the big watermelon. Why? Not sure why. Speaking of that melon, take a look at these jugs. Did you come here to try and climb it in its mighty rind? Why, sure. There's a veteran melon climber on that island there. Bet they'll have some advice for you. Okay. Hold on, I was kind of... Well, here, let's do this. Let's see if we can run. It's working. What do you know? All right, we're going to have to start on that side, right? You could climb the big watermelon from here, but the fastest way to reach the top is to use liftoff ore. Just tear off a chunk to lift off ore. So we have explosive ore to double jump. And you'll blast on a rocky rocket. Oh my god, I'm screwing you guys up over here. We're talking to this guy about climbing this melon over here. And I wasn't showing you guys because I'm terrible. Is there any more proof that this is a one-man operation? So we're being instructed to climb up this this melon. Go to the other one, pick up liftoff ore, and use it to jump across. A rocky rocket, okay. So we're kind of learning here also that, see the brightness of the purple? Use a little bit, swap. Now it's dark. So indeed, the fur will be light when it's charged. When DK's powers are maxed out, which it doesn't take much to do. I mean, as soon as you're done destroying stuff with the gorilla, it's pretty much ready to go. Tear off. Oh, see, I thought I was going to double jump. Alright, I think I need to get this guy to go this direction. Come over here. Alright, not what I intended. Though, you know what? This might lift also. Started a little far back. Can he make it? No, he's not making it. Oh my god. Does that episode... There are Simpsons episodes that are straight up not on Disney Plus. Is that one of them? That was a season premiere in like 97, I think. Come on, DK. Come on. Now, why did I do that? Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh boy. Now that's a better way to do it right there. Oh, wow. Cheated. Of course, no area is particularly densely populated in this, is it? Big watermelon observation log. One day a seed we planted grew like none other. It seemed for a while that it would never stop growing. It was so big now. But we do wonder how much a magnificent fruit must taste. Someone strong and hungry, come and break open the watermelon for us. Just kidding. No one is that strong or that hungry. Atticus says the new Superman actor has a dumb surname. Corn Sweat. Is there some reason that he has to, we have to get British people to play Superman of late? Like, it's like, no, that's the trend. We need a British Batman. We need a British Superman. Great job reaching the top. The big watermelon is so close you can almost taste it. I was wondering if I was kicking this any. Yep, there it is. You've come this far, so why not go even further? No, those in the know will tell you the best way to conquer the big watermelon Get way up high, then take a dive. I like your attitude, Howsy. I don't think he's American. I don't think so. I think he's British. Maybe I'm wrong.
Time for a break.
Pattinson's English, so... I mean, wasn't Pattinson and the last Superman, you know, the one with the receding hairline, what was his name? They were both in Harry Potter's, right? But they wouldn't have the gall to put a bunch of Americans in Harry Potter, you know? They don't play that game. Okay, so you want me to go over there? God, no, I've screwed that up. Okay, so wait, how do we solve this?
Hurry! Almost.
Maybe run over there, grab the floaty. Oh, come on, I thought I activated it. It's not in a good spot, is it? You know what? The ostrich probably could have done that.
Time's almost up.
Hound.
Time's up.
Oh man, this is gonna be a little tricky. Look that up for me, Atticus. I don't think he's American. What about the one above? I guess that didn't count, huh? One yoked out ostrich, man. Better surfing. Dissolve at a slower rate. That could be worth having. Better collecting. You know what? I kind of like those two. Chris Columbus was the best Harry Potter director, and he was an American. John Williams composed the wonderful score, and he's American. I don't believe John Williams is American. If John Williams is American, that's news to me. Now, I'll tell you this. You've seen, Atticus, you've seen my video on about how Harry Potter stole everything from young Sherlock Holmes, right? It's not going to be widely recommended by the algorithm, but it's down there somewhere. Dick. What do they want me to do to these guys? If I fall on them, it's going to hurt me. Oh, okay. Hold on. Drop it on them. Oh, good luck aiming this. Chris Columbus wrote Young Sherlock Holmes. So very much of Harry Potter is lifted from Young Sherlock Holmes. It probably needs a redux video, a new video on it. It's shocking. I probably could have had better video examples. But yeah, it's pretty eye-opening. I feel like a settlement was made. Okay, we won't sue you for stealing this by letting you direct the first two movies. Okay, deal. because it does seem a little bit of a coincidence that the guy who wrote Young Sherlock Holmes gets to direct Harry Potter, the stuff that ripped it off. It just seems a little too much of a coincidence to me. He's Spielberg's main collaborator, so how could he not be American? No, I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure John Williams is English. This is not easy. Alright, I can get him next time. It's kind of like the original original Super Mario Brothers, how like when you died in that, you do and you jumped and flew through the screen like that. I think they're doing a little bit of that. I've heard some people complain that DK's redesign, he looks too derpy. He looks kind of dumb. But I mean, at least that's a character trait, right? He didn't have a lot of character in him with the rare design, I felt. Went too high. Yes. You probably missed it last night, Atticus. I think it was after you left that I did one of these challenge maps and I won with 0 time left. It actually gave me the benefit of the doubt with the time running out at the same time I killed the last guy. It's near the end of the last stream when I was in the junction. Oh, did that start floating? Didn't I just get a house over here? What do we have as way of... Ingot Isle Cave-In. I think that's the one I want. I think that's the one when it sounds like New Order and Stabbing Westward and Ozzy Osbourne. I think that's it. We're gonna have to come across those. English ancestry, perhaps, but he's definitely American. I've watched plenty of his interviews. Really?
You awake?
Are we talking about John Williams or Corn Sweat? DK is not awake. He's snoozing. Snoozing, young lady. He doesn't want to hear it from you. He hears it enough. What in the... Like I'm punching through jelly over here. Oh no, that's bad. Okay, well we're over here now.
This melon is huge!
There was probably something good up there that I missed, huh? Maybe a banana? There is a spot we can teleport. Let's try that again. I hear the challenge in this game is very back-loaded, so you're going to be introduced to all the concepts well before stuff really starts getting tough, I guess. Okay, well I got a leaf. Hold on, I'm going to head back over there.
Should we teleport?
It just seems like there might be something good on the top spot, right? This is giving me Noozles flashbacks. Does anybody remember Noozles? It was an anime that played on Nickelodeon back in the day concerning an orphan whose dad was in Koala Walla World, I think. He was like trapped in like some kind of floaty bubble in an alternate dimension. And she had a stuffed koala bear that had a little sister that had a makeup compact that could travel time and space. It was pretty outrageous. Dive, dive, dive. I was talking about Williams. I just checked Sweaty Corn. Yes, he's American. Philadelphia born and raised. On a playground is where he spent most of his days. Chilling out Max, relaxing out cool, shooting some b-ball outside of school. There's probably a couple of guys who were up to no good, started making trouble in his neighborhood.
There's still more to go.
So then he had to put on his cape and head to LA. There's got to be more in here, right? I don't know, I'm using the sonar, I'm not seeing anything. Dig into the big watermelon. Well, I think I've done that, right? Let's go. Smack. Well, I had no idea. John Williams is, you're telling me John Williams, who's always using the London Symphony, is American. Are you shitting me? Let's see if he's holding that chunk when he comes out on the other side. Sly and independent, she hides. Something I didn't have time to read. Wow, resort lair kind of on the short side, right? Cube Ninja, yo, welcome to the stream, bro. Get it. I guess we're gonna come to a point here where you have to spend a lot of money. You need to be ready for that. Kind of expecting more of the resort lair, but hey, at least we got the dress. He looked at his kingdom. He was finally there to sit on his throne in Superman's lair. Boom, 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 boom. He has a butler named Crypto, right? Actually, hold on. Who's Carlton in the Superman movie? Is Carlton Jimmy Olsen? Mount Gusty Tusk. All right, we got to try to find a black. We were requested to have a black color, and I don't have a black fur, so I know I've seen it. That's the problem. So let's activate the checkpoint here. Where's the tuning fork? Elephants, huh? All right. There is... Hold up. I think I see an elephant DJ. Does that mean you can transform into an elephant and they were only showing us 3 of the transformations? That there's an elephant, because I thought they showed us 3 transformations in the trailer, so there may actually be more to this. Cube Ninja, welcome to use the chat. Ask any question you want about the game or other stuff. Switch to what, you know, doesn't much matter. Not picky. Okay, that's a frog. A frog what? A frog fossil? Like, I don't... Are we gonna transform into a frog and not an elephant? You're big. Whoa, such phenomenal weather. We haven't seen anything like this in all our years of forecasting. Visitors at my feet. I beg your pardon, I was so taken by the surrounding storms that I didn't see you. Allow me to welcome you to the Tempest lair. If you'll be here a while, it would be wise to meet our elder. She's the top weather forecaster in the underground world. Female elder, elephant? What kind of voice are we doing for that? What kind of voice speaks elephant here? Yeah, I think there's more transformations ahead. Western Hero, welcome. I think we're about to become a damn elephant. If you need to cross the... I'm doing a little bit of a Dr. Evil Buffalo Bill. If you need to cross the lift platform is a fantastic way to do so. Just throw a chunk at the underside of the platform to weigh it down. Okay. Ah. See, I keep seeing these lasers thinking that's like some kind of rope. Like, oh, I'm supposed to grab that, right? Right, what did I just do there? He has like a fancy roll attack in reverse. Huh. I didn't see that come up in the brief on his abilities. Alright, we're gonna hit this tuning fork, and Atticus here has requested black fur. So let's see what we can do about that. Maybe this guy's selling something? Style shop. Woohoo! We accept any of this lair's fossils as currency. Apple a day. Increases the amount of health an apple will restore. Mango gradient. Now that takes... Yeah, some of these are certain kinds of fossils. You beat the game yesterday? Man, you must have really bunkered down and done this, because we were about on the same area. Extends the elephant bonanza time. Spoilers, right? Okay, let's go to some previous layers and see what we can do about black fur. Because I thought I had black fur available. Man, resort layer, just a little bit on the... Not that... No, not really that far ahead there. I hate this game. I couldn't put my controller down. Yeah, yeah. I don't know who that sounds like, but I mean, I'm sure there's a YouTube stereotype out there, right? So I guess the elephant lair thing here is actually the big lair for this stream, not the resort. I may have to go and retroactively change the way I've named the streams, you know, to just name them all after the layer that I'm doing. Okay, we actually have to find a gong to get out of here. I think the black fur was not that far back. Maybe. I think it might have been Forest Lair. Let's check. If anybody wants to look up where to get the black fur, let me know. Nelly the elephant is pink. Yeah, this is a pretty addicting game. It's pretty easy for 3 hours to go by without much thought. Been my experience. I'm not wearing the shirt today. I think it probably needs to get washed. Which one of you is clothing? You just kind of have to look for the one with the closet, don't you? Dusty Grape. I swear there was a black. Let's check back one more area, and if we don't see it, then I guess I haven't come across black yet. Got a lot to go. I think I'm about halfway. If Freezer Lair doesn't have it, then I haven't come across the black. Is there a good challenge up ahead, Western Hero? See this screen here when there's nothing on it, that'd be a good time to hit the capture and then use that as the background, you know, Freezer Lair, that background behind me. That'd probably be the way to do it. Help differentiate the streams a little bit. Though I think I'm onto something with me getting perpetually like increasing battle damage as the stream goes on. I need to come up with a ghost, maybe a zombie, a frozen solid like popsicle. A few other designs, you know. All right, we're looking for. Nope, that's a getaway. Here we go. I guess I don't have black fur. Sorry. So what I kind of had going here, bin energy gained, restores your bin energy as you defeat enemies. That's kind of not bad. And then we also had some britches, mud 20, swim. I mean, that's about as good as I can do for right now, right? All right, we're gonna bang a gong, get it on, bang a gong, and head back. Unless black might have been, you know, maybe it was a canyon thing. We're going to check the canyon, okay? We're not going to keep up with this. There are hard, brutal, difficulty, painful challenges after you beat the main game. Now that's my kind of thing right there. So there's like a new game plus. Boss of the Canyon area was really the only time I really was suffering from some slowdown. smoke black fur. That's what we're aiming for, guys. I want 3 more leaves, and we'll pick up the smoke black fur as Atticus requested, okay? So, we've got fossils to find. Rare pin. Does that mean fossil? If I hit pin, we can see it here, right? Yeah, it's on screen. That's a fossil. Though I think a trilobite counts as a fossil, right? He's got a fossil on him. Hell, I might even pick up the discs. What's that? Jesus. Alright, we're at... Hold on. Oh, jeez. I didn't even know there were bombs. Alright, we're at 10. We're ready. I guess that counted. It didn't blow it up and not credit it. There's another one of those guys who's looking for his 3 pieces. You guys want to come with? No? Do they not cross water? Alright, now I'm just concerned about how to solve this puzzle. All that red bill, but yet you can play 3+ hours without going to the bathroom. I don't know. I had 1 bathroom break or 1 or 2 in all of my streams. Like, I'm usually pretty good, but before I started the Switch 2 streams, I tried to limit streams to maybe an hour or a chapter or something like that. Like, it was more of a first impressions thing. Alright, so solving the puzzle here. Now I'm curious about this. Oh, what to do? We've lost 3 of our fragments. A puzzling predicament. First jungle sounded like a McDonald's jingle. I'm gonna have to listen. Maybe I get rid of the water? Oh, hold on. Maybe I could actually destroy some of this. Lower the water level. Is that what we're going for here? Is that making a difference? And then maybe manufacture a bridge? When Donkey Kong transforms into Kong Bananza. No, I'm not hearing McDonald's thing. Oh, you know what I should do? Here we go. What was I thinking? Come over here. Come to your daddy. Over here, guys. Come on. You guys ready? We're walking over here. It's a little bit of an escort mission, isn't it? That's kind of cool. I know that's kind of corny, but it's also like decent puzzle solve. So we got to get all 3 to get the second banana. The first one will get you a banana. This one's kind of waiting for the next guy. For that, I guess we're just going to have to chisel in here. Here he's got a path. The path unwinding, it's the circle of Kong. Circle of Kong. Western Hero, yesterday I was saying, DK is so brokenly OP, they just kind of have to, they just don't really offer him challenges. They're just kind of like, let him be. We know he's broken. We'll just put the banana right there when you enter the area. Screw it. He might be like the most OP game protagonist. It's up there. Like, I'd seen a video about Doomslayer killing Master Chief, and I kind of thought, well, that's a bit of a stretch, maybe. Then you play Doom, the Dark Ages, and you kind of see why. But, I mean, I don't think Doomslayer has much of a chance against DK. Black fur. That says smoke black, right? Dapper and dashing with a dark and smoky aesthetic. Alright, this is for you, Atticus. I hit A. That's black.
Looking good.
Where'd you learn that pose, young lady? All right, before we get sidetracked any further. I still have a bunch of Kool-Aid from last night and the night before. Tempest lair. Give it a punch or two. If something's suspicious, give it a punch or two. And knowing is half the battle. I guess I'm about to retitle this Resort and Tempest Lair, right? It's pretty dark. I think that like the others, it might dull up a little bit if I use the abilities. Okay, keep an eye on them. That one's almost the same. All right, let's talk to, okay, this is a female elephant. What kind of voice are we doing an impression for here? Oh shit.
Easy now.
I thought that was breakable gold. What does that kind of sound like? Some kind of Star Wars character, like an unnamed Star Wars character droid or something? I don't know. Well, I see. No, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like Murloc, the giant turtle from the Neverending Story. You know, the we don't care whether or not we care. You know, that thing? Well, I see we have visitors. Welcome, little lost clouds. You braved some unwieldy weather to make it here. In my younger days, I rose to become the top meteorologist of this village. Now I watch the weather as the village's elder and blast thunderous beats as a fan favorite DJ. Tell me, what do you see in your own forecast? Bananas. The weather may not help you there. Heavy rains and dense lightning strikes. Might have to take a rain check on any banana hunting plans. What if inside the earth, you know, like we're not seeing much beyond the crust, right? What if all this crazy shit's happening on below us, right? There's storms in the middle of the earth, you know? Have you okay, banana, okay, I think we may have said that already, okay. Whether you're heading, you'd be wise to prepare for severe weather. I suppose I could teach you how to use my elephant Bananza, which is great for navigating nature's wrath. If you retrieve my ancient record, which I bet you is split in pieces, how come none of these guys have their one record? You're a DJ, you have one record, and you it's not on hand. Like, what is this, right? Young elephant over there will give you all the details. Twinge in my knee, that means strong storms are on the way. The nothing is coming. Right? Be careful out there, little clouds. Western Hero, how were you not already a member? You gifted like a gajillion memberships. That doesn't make much sense. Or are you reclaiming the, I mean, you might have reclaimed the title there at the bottom of the screen. If you hadn't already. Thanks for signing up. I do need to get some membership made content out. I was going to write some stuff today. I'm probably after the stream, I'm going to write like 3 scripts. And then at the end of tomorrow's stream, shoot them, and then have something for Wednesday. It's probably the case, my guess. Sounded like you had a pleasant chat with the elder. Sorry to eavesdrop with ears like mine. It's hard not to. I also heard a rumor that you came all the way from the surface. How thrilling. Go over there and beat some shit up for me. Yeah, there's an ancient record in there. You find it easy for you. Okay, well, we're hurt pretty bad over here, so may have to go see that house. Was there a house? Yeah. Diva Dress is not dropping a lot of albums yet. Reclaiming my throne. Yeah, that's why I put it there, so there'd be like a bit of a tip war. I saw there was this singer friend of mine in town. This is about 10 years ago. And she worked at a bar doing like some kind of band battle thing. It was, what did they call this? A competing piano bar, a dueling piano bar. And the amount of money that was coming in through tips was nuts, just because people wanted to claim the chalkboard. And it'd be like, oh, you have to tip like $1 to get on the chalkboard. Okay, sure. And then the next one, it goes up and up. And then by the end of the night, there are people throwing down $200 because their woman wanted their name on the chalkboard and shit. Oh no, I made the mistake of saying talk to me. But the fractone's something, yep, not living too bad. Good night. Oh god, shit, I've been trying to avoid that lecture. Western Hero, did you go into the menu and adjust the strength of the vibration because I moved it up to strong. It's not a huge noticeable difference, but I think it's cool. I guess only Nintendo has the galls to call it Rumble, right? Because they had the Rumble pack. And everybody else, it's like feedback or something. Like they'll call it something else, right? I think the one I really want here is Ingot Isle Cave-In. I think that's the one where we're going to hear the sick beats. The first Switch Pro controller feels better? Really? This is probably my favorite controller of all time, though I've never used the first Switch Pro. It would be nice if this had a rubberized coating. Being that it's not translucent, you kind of expected it did. But it doesn't. It's just really smooth. Which, it's nice, your fingers aren't like hitting any weird snag area. Bats. Shit.
Hey, a disc!
Idle theme. Nice. Gotta weigh it down. So honestly, what's to stop me from just climbing across, right? That was not a good way to do that.
Focus.
These DJs spin one record. They never have it. Is that going to have to come up in my review, guys? Being critical of the story here. Oh, now the stream elements thing wants to give this 50% off thing. That thing bugged out and ruined the chat last time and caused me a problem to start last stream. Now it's doing this. I thought I got rid of it, honestly. I like the smell of the Switch 2 Pro. I hope it lasts because it's the only good about the Switch 2 Pro controller and the back buttons. The back buttons are nice. I like the analog stick. When I unboxed all this stuff, I was not getting the classic NES, like the classic Nintendo aroma. I experienced the classic Nintendo aroma with the 3DS, but I was not getting that when I open up my Switch 2 or my Pro controller, just to let you know. For who a puzzling predicament. The caldera altar is supposed to be right here, but it sank into the lava. Our device must be to blame. There's nary a doubt in my snout. I specialize in studying weather, not navigating cave walls. I think I got this.
Steady.
Okay, we may have a problem here.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's armored. Shit. Okay, it's a game of avoiding. Your soul is mine. Western Hero, I handed this off to my mom yesterday. Had her kind of do the first area, you know, beat the first banana down, and she was having a blast just kind of running around in the cave and pounding things. Though she was using the controller, like pushing the buttons with her finger instead of a thumb is weird. I have no HP, this could be bad. Oh, both of them together. But we're gonna have a boss. A little early for a boss in the stream, isn't it? I mean, I've been goofing around and... Got any apples there, boss? That killed you? What did it do? Cough foam? Looked like that belonged on a latte. I think Donkey Kong, the Japanese parlance, it's kind of like smaller Kong. Like, he's not King Kong, he's smaller. Western Hero says he hates this boss. That means this one might offer a bit of a challenge. I suppose that deserves a skip. Alright, so that doesn't hurt me to grab. I can climb over it, no problem. Trying to find out what the game wants me to do here. Maybe I'm in an avoidance stage. Definitely want to hide behind this right now, don't you? Or you'll get swept off. That might have been my chance. I don't know if I'm supposed to hit this thing in the face. The face is masked. Okay, hold on now. Downtime. Nope. Oh wait, maybe the wings. I'm messing stuff up. Come down. Stupid bug. Hey, because he's the annoying typical boss you just don't want to fight, but keeps coming. Yeah, spit those to different sides of the map for me. That'd be great. Whiskers! Okay, wait a minute. Why is Whiskers getting a... Why is the restream echoing Whiskers here? I don't know why it's doing that, restream bot. It wasn't doing that before. Whiskers, can you see everybody else's chat at least? Dive! Okay, now I wonder if it's gonna repeat your yeah. It did! Oh my god. Ugh. That's new. It wasn't doing that the last time you were here, Whiskers. I don't know why. That was honestly the whole point of using this app, was for it to not repeat the stuff. I mean, it's supposed to repeat for you on the Twitch what people are saying on YouTube. Not this. Your birthday's in 2 days. Are you gonna get Donkey Kong Bananza? Let's see, what else we got here? Charge slap. I don't want to charge. Drum beat, reduce the time. Already pretty quick. Better, even better collecting. I'm getting a Wii. What year do you think it is, Whiskers? Because the Wii came out in what, 2006 maybe?
Whoa! We were on top of a huge cave.
The Restream bot is just doing weird shit here. Add to block list in Restream chat. I guess I could do that, and now you guys... Okay, Whiskers, let me know if everything's working now, and if somebody else replies to Whiskers, if Whiskers can see it after this point, because I added the bot to the block list. So somebody say anything and see if Whiskers can see it. Yeah, it's not repeating, but then again, it's possible that you won't see what people are saying on YouTube. Alright, we've got goo dripping all over the damn place. Okay, Whiskers, do you see Sith Lord giving a thumbs up? Likewise, were you guys on YouTube seeing that? Okay, so that's working. The chat, the bar below me, the yellow chat area looks fine now, so freaking weird. Dear me, I apologize for my shock, but I was quite startled just now. All these elephants are such scaredy cat. Oh, I saw a mouse, I'm running away sort of elephants, right? Some sort of terrifying bat crashed in from above. Did you see it too? I watched it open its maw wide and spit out an ancient record. And even worse than that, our poor ancient record was broken in two. I don't suppose you'd be up to the task or retrieve both ancient records. That's the idea, pal. You guys see Whiskers, everybody? Hold on. Okay, now I know the chat over there looks good, but what about the chat? The chat below. Okay, the Restream bot is still showing it in the live stream chat, and that's correct without the repeating. So I think, I don't know. That was just really bizarre. But yeah, I think Whiskers is showing up correct. Whiskers, why a Wii? And is there something to look for on a Wii? Like, I know that there's it's kind of like a hidden feature of it that you can open part of it up and it has the 4 ports for the GameCube controllers, so it becomes like a peak GameCube or something, right? Like a better GameCube than a GameCube, doesn't it? You see me, Western, and Restream, okay. Welcome, Whiskers, to the YouTube timeline. Welcome to the war. How delightful. I'm positive the 2 ancient record pieces landed in different spots here in Hot Shower Cave. Do you know how to survive this cavern's fiery rain? Avoid it? Indeed, and there's a handy trick to help you spot the cave's safe zones. Before you step out, check for grass. Where there's grass, there's no fire, therefore safe. No grass, fiery rain. No, not safe. That's how you remember. What about the umbrella? Indeed, you can hold a chunk of terrain. Cool, cool, I like it. Over your head like an umbrella, nice, yeah. A chunk umbrella should allow you to navigate the cave's open area without taking damage from fiery rain. Too many of my voices today sound like variations of Nicolas Cage characters. I'm sorry. Monish. Mario Kart Double Dash. Ooh. Would that be... Could you play that on a Wii? Would that... Does that play on a Wii, or is that only on a GameCube? Oh, holy hell. Right, yeah. Okay, here we go. Umbrella. Not what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to put that down gently. A bizarre-looking creature broke the ancient record into 2 pieces. But I believe I found the location of one ancient record piece already. Tell me. There it is, an ancient record piece. It's sitting over there. This sounds like Jar Jar Binks. Listen, does that sound like Jar Jar Binks? Listen. It did. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do it again. Listen. Me some found him record piece him. You know, that's what it's saying over there, right? Simplest way back, you take the barrel cannon. Okay. It does. It most certainly does. Like, I'm hearing things in this game that are reminding me of other stuff. You know, it's like we've ran out of voices to do. We've ran out of songs. So we're getting like some things that kind of sound a little similar. I should have done the Elephant Queen as Jar Jar Binks, the Elephant Elder, even though it said it was a woman. All right, what do we got? We've got new disc. We've got the title. Oh, that's right. You have to click it. Well, if you want a highly compressed version of the title theme, this is how you listen to it, guys. You know what? Probably better off with a more durable rock. These zip lines were designed to work with chunks of terrain. Grab a steady chunk, then press A and jump on the line and ride it. Big chunk, let's go. Zip line with the chunk. You've got to be shitting me. Though that's going to cut up some durability on that, isn't it? Alright guys, the mission. Grab the disc, the album, right? Without throwing it into the lava. I've had a bit of a problem with launching these things so far. Oh no, don't. Oh boy, where are we going? Maybe I can climb on the other side of that. Oh no. Here we go. Wait, maybe there's a way to trick them. Yeah, I'm gonna get them right here. Took a little bit of damage, sure. It's still good, it's still good. Want me to tell you a fun fact about elephants? Sure, they suck. They actually suck with their trunk. I think you meant to say there. They say elephants never forget. I feel like they probably actually forget plenty. There may be a secret banana up here. Alright, well we should probably grab this banana first. Unbothered by the burrows. Oh wait, hold on. We've got... Let's go up. Oh, there was a lot of money right there, but... Alright, we've got a challenge, it looks like. Let's try to get some health first. Alright, I guess we're not doing that. Ooh, ooh.
You okay?
Western Hero. I think I came across a second nostalgia level. It wasn't very much like Donkey Kong Country, but it was a side scroller. Have you come across a lot more by the time you got to where I am? Like, am I behind on those? I think I can just punch these guys. Shit. Alright, time for the big donk. Yeah, I would say this game's fun. It's fun. I mean, I was not really too infused on announcement. Like, on first hearing about it, I was kind of like, okay, so he can kind of punch, he can destroy things, but isn't it like something like a mole would do? That doesn't really seem like a Donkey Kong thing. But, you know, seeing a little more on it makes you a believer, that's for sure. You son of, what do they want me to do? I saw the video you went through the nostalgia area. Yeah, I went through one of them. I did see, I was curious, somebody said IGN gave it a 10. So I pulled that up. I didn't read the review, watch the video, whatever, but I went to the page to see, confirm, and they did give it a 10. And unless things have really changed over there, they didn't used to really give out a lot of 10s. So that's pretty surprising. Get it. Yeah, you can kind of cheese these areas with your transformations, can't you? Sort of a shame that the color of the... Maybe they'll update this so that your fur color carries over with your Bananza transformation, right? It would be hard to give a 10. There are some things like... Like, come on, from a storytelling perspective, you got these records to collect, but they call them discs, right? And so you're telling me you're a DJ, but you have one record and I have to go find it, right? Like, I'm not really sure that the world building is all there. Now, did they create some fun environments and things? Yes, but maybe storytelling is not really Nintendo's strong suit, right? Would that be fair? Oh, get in there. Alright, so, hold on. Hit what? Okay, maybe this direction? Oh no, gravity's pulling it down, okay. Get out of there, Fractone.
There's a record piece.
Oh shit. Hold on. Okay, now these are really durable.
Okay.
Nuke 'em, Nintendo, welcome. See how you materialized holding it? No, that's a boss. Storytelling for a platformer? What platformer has an intriguing story? Wouldn't that be the new ground to cover? To have a platformer that has... I mean, we've had intriguing stories with... What the shit? We've had Metroidvanias that had, you know, stories that moved you, right? Okay, is shit gonna disappear? If I bounce out of here, is that going to disappear on me? How do I get this back up to the boss? I see the other piece. Still can't wrap my head around giving Astrobot a 9. What would you have given it, Western Hero? I've never played it. I'm gonna repeat the same shit I already told you. Right, we have to go up. Oh, okay. Thanks for coming by, Whiskers. And you know, at the very least, you kind of pointed out the problem I was having with that bot this stream that wasn't a problem earlier. But I'm glad we got that sorted out. Enjoy your Wii. Happy birthday. Man, if I was to try to collect all the consoles, man, there's so many things that just have an aura about them. Like, never saw anybody for Sega Saturn back in the day. So it just kind of has an aura about it. Okay, how do I get up here with the thing? What's the best transformation? Well, I'm about to get the elephant, and I didn't even know there was an elephant. So, that's intriguing. I have to get out of this area, but this is not... This is actually... Dropping this is going to respawn it where it came from, isn't it? There's the other piece. Which almost makes me think there's another barrel somewhere that I can do this better. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose that transferring layer. Hot shower cave. Maybe that entrance thing right there? But I can't go up. You think Astrobot deserves a 10 and this gets a 10 also? Well, I think I'm about to lose this piece, is what I think. I don't think you can carry... Can you combine the two pieces? Oh, shit. Here we go. I assume there's going to be a donkey transformation. Nah. The zebra's pretty close, isn't it? I don't know, man.
Careful, okay?
Like, about every floor I go to has a transformation. Playing this shortly after playing Mario Odyssey, even though I never played Switch Mario Odyssey, I played Mario Odyssey Switch 2. This makes Super Mario Odyssey look old as shit by comparison. It has that effect. Okay, there's a piece, right? So that's the piece. Now if I take the barrel, I can't go up with this, right? I need to find a barrel. Oh shit, right in front of me. God damn it. I was over there panicking, like, if I take the big barrel, it's not going to transfer. Alright, we've got this. I used to have haptic feedback on Astrobot. Mario Odyssey would have been even better if you could punch, kick, and body. Yeah, he could punch. He had like a combo, right? Like he had a little bit of hoo hoo hoo, and there was like a hoo hoo kick, right? In Mario 64? Or am I dreaming of that? Did they think that that broke it a little bit? That he wouldn't need to snatch things with his hat if he could just pummel them? Oh, come on. That should have hurt him.
Easy now.
Oh, no. Honestly, I probably could have teleported. I had a getaway down here. Didn't I? Ancient Crossroads.
Should we teleport?
So we're just going to teleport a little ways here. You get some health back. I may need to have to ban the stream elements chat thing here. Oof, yeah, you just go to sleep, Pauline. Could I ostrich and glide while holding a rock? Gonna have to give that a shot, right? Okay, that game really disagreed with that strategy. Alright, so these bonus levels like this, these are one-time goes. Like, you get one shot. You only get one shot, chance to go, once in a lifetime, lose yourself something. Like, you only get one chance. Much needed money right there. The game and the Superman movie made the month of July the best month of the year for me. Can't wait to go watch that movie again. Haven't seen it. Haven't had any desire to see it. I have a personal vendetta with the actress they chose for Lois Lane. But if you enjoyed it, that's nice. It's just a personal issue between me and her. But, oh, I guess, is that doing anything? It regrows? Okay. I did see a clip today where the new Superman was he like punched a kaiju and then caught it so that it wouldn't slam into a building. And then someone like juxtaposed that with the previous guy jumping over a semi-truck that then brought down a building in flames, just because that looked cool. So now we finally have a Superman who's willing to save people again. That's nice. The best way out of here would be... maybe there's a way up from here. What are the odds that this guy can run on this ship? guess not good, huh?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't like the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel before it got like picked up to series. They had one episode out for you to test view, and we were kind of corresponding on Twitter, and then she saw that I didn't like the thing and flipped out and started going down my mutual list, getting other actresses to block me and stuff. So then I was like, okay, fine, I'll take the review down. And then she's like, okay, you did the right thing or whatever. And then she blocked me and then went and contacted more people. So then I was like, screw that shit. The review's going back up, bitch. So yeah, I have a personal vendetta thing with her. Trying to figure out here how they want me to get out of this. I don't have the key. God, what the shit. Yeah, I saved the receipts. I have a YouTube video up on it. It says if you type in like Rachel Brosnahan, it'll probably come up.
Careful, okay?
And then I reposted the review of the show. It's not, I don't really like to call a show a review, but I don't know if it's challenging. Like, there's a few things happening, but I'm not dying a lot. Like, I don't slip and fall kind of stuff, but you know, maybe that you could chalk that to a better game design. Mario 64 had some challenge to it, but that was probably inherent to the 3D aspects being difficult or not well implemented. She's the same actress from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, yeah, except she has black hair in the Superman thing. The pilot was so damn bad. There was weird non-jokes, like things that didn't make sense. And then you had this ridiculous aspect of, wow, you're a girl who tells jokes at the comedy club? Well, as the comedy club owner, I'm going to take you under my wing and make sure you become a big thing. And that is not how that happens. Comedy club owners are just glad people are there, working for free at the open mic, not asking for any money. They're not going to make you some kind of project to make you a star so that you then go perform somewhere else and make money. That's totally not the way that goes. All right, this guy might make development better. There was a weird joke, like, when I was in college, we were tanning, and this girl's like, oh, honey, I'm from Kansas. And then one of the girls is like, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Like, you can't get a tan? Or you tan well because you're from Kansas? What the shit was that? Hey, I'm from Tahiti. Okay, that kind of, okay, tan people. Okay, now that makes sense. It's just a bunch of trash. Oh, but we have to throw... It's girl bossing. Throw some awards at it. Keep the noise in your... Keep your nose in the know. Facts up for weather forecasting. The basics of trunk inhalation. Experienced elephants know how to convert any inhaled terrain into ready-made chunks in their trunks. Expert inhalers can even convert terrain like grass or lava into helpful tools. Inhaling and storing water is especially tricky, but if you can learn how, you'll be able to fully cool down lava. Okay, so I'm in an area where I probably shouldn't be right now. Like, you can even see this thing's like... Okay. The best way over there... See, I see stuff I could lower. You could launch that far enough. Can't zoom in any further. Looks like Marvelous Miss Maisel is riding on DK's back. It kinda does. And if you don't... Okay, so she's holding onto the necktie. Like, we get that opinion, right? But if you don't have the necktie equipped, I guess you still have a bow tie thing going on, so it's like... That's not really how a bow tie works, is it? Or is it? I don't know. I guess a clip-on bow tie wouldn't actually go around his neck, would it? I don't think I can float across without getting killed. Might? Let's give it a shot. Dodge, maybe? Okay, good enough. I think I did that the wrong way. I'm kind of cheating by using the transformation to cross that armor. That can't be what the game had in mind. Can't be. Cheap viewers. Bipartisan lockup bot, whatever, come on. Alright, now, the journey back. Oh, geez. Feels like I'm in the wrong spot. Is this what you're looking for? Are you not entertained? Drop these sick beats, now.
Yes, got 'em all.
At least it was only 2 chunks instead of 3. 2 hours, we got our transformation. What genre are elephants gonna be bopping to? That power of yours, rain it down on us. They really couldn't get
Stay cool.
Seth Rogen to do the voice of DK here. He didn't have much to say.
All right.
Damn, yoked out wild elephant. It's really the same dance and cutscene, just with the elephant kind of substituted. Breaking a forecast, a gale force. Oh gosh. So, mighty trunk, inhale. We're inhaling. In tough terrain. Trunk chunk. Hold on. I think I need to inhale. You need to inhale and then spit back. I don't think I did that right. Didn't use them to zipline. Okay, ZR. Oh my god, I'm so bad with that. Alright, so is that... Probably wasn't supposed to hit that. Inhale terrain, then spit it back out with a pafoo. That's the forecast. You remember the movie called The Protector? I did a review of the worst Jackie Chan movie on this channel called The Protector. It might be, I think that might be, I don't think I have a pedestrian version in that. I think it's a members only because it's pretty bad for reasons. But there was another The Protector where the Tony Jaa had to go get his elephant, and it's basically the same thing as like Ong Bak, where they stole one of them, they stole the elephant from his village. The other one, they stole a statue from his village, and it was, you know, he had to kick some ass. Yeah. Throw a rock, pull a rock. Okay. Fights, beats up bad guys in order to protect the elephant. I can't remember if it was the name of, if it was the Protector or Ong Bak, which was which.
Now we gotta head to the planet core.
I think doesn't it end with him finding out they killed his elephant, so then he has to go really bust some skulls. And the guy, he had a propensity to knee everybody. Like in Ong Bak, he throws a guy out a window, but that's not good enough. I need to knee you on the way down. Yeah. Okay. Pafoo. This just in for the little girl with the lovely singing voice. I have a breaking forecast for you. The winds of fate will be at your back as you journey to the planet core. And there is a 99% chance that you will find the Bananium root.
Bananium root?
Bananium root. Pafoo, you seek the planet core, but you don't know what awaits you there. It is the Bananium root, a mysterious entity with the power to grant wishes. Those who obtain the Bananium root can make any wish come true. It slumbers far below, deep within the planet core, ripe for awakening.
So once we reach the planet core, we'll find the Bananium root too? Got it!
Pafoo, I have no doubt that the two of you will find it down there. As a next step, the Elephant Bananza will let you breeze through the rest of the hot shower cave with little trouble. Now, off you go. Continue your journey and make your wishes come true.
Thank you, Elder!
Western Hero, am I not using the Bonanzas enough? Like, it seems like I constantly have them available, right? Are you probably more expected to just be, like, not even in basic form as much as I am? The Protector, he fights the elephants, okay. So that must be the one where near the end, there's like an 8-minute uncut shot of him going up a circular staircase route, kicking people and throwing them off the balcony, I think. haven't seen a lot of Tony Jaa movies. I think I may have maybe seen 3 of his. And they're pretty damn similar. If they ever make a new Protector, they should need to have him transform into an elephant hybrid after, yeah. They don't really make action movies these days, though. Maybe even in overseas, they just don't see the money in it because people pay for the more fantastical superhero stuff, not the more grounded. You know, there's an IP. They don't really have a Protector IP legacy thing to go on. So I don't know. I wouldn't count on it happening. Tony Jaa, I think I saw his name come up in something recently. Maybe there was a streaming series or something that was over on Netflix. Oh, you know what? He was in Expendables 4. He had a small role in Expendables 4, and it was really bad, that movie. Yeah, that was like a money laundering thing. Supposedly $100 million budget. Looked like it maybe made for like less than 5. It looks so damn bad. All right, Hot Shower Cave, entry this way. Head to Hot Shower Cave's exit or entrance. These things are kind of pointing. All right, so here's where I'm going to learn to do some stuff. That's why I was stuck down here. We're inhaling this? You gotta be kidding me. Luigi's Mansion's flashback, anybody? You know what? If I went to the special area as the elephant, would I have been able to get more stuff by inhaling? Oh, do I not have enough? Gosh, it doesn't take much, does it? Oh, wait, come on. They're in the path. Now, here's the thing. I don't have a key. Usually you get the key from beating a boss. Tony Jaa, Scott Adkins, that's the guy I was thinking about last stream. It's like there's a guy who does action movies, but there's no market for action movies, so he's like a stunt double kind of extra in big movies and never gets to talk except for John Wick 4. But they put him under layers of makeup and made him a fat suit thing for the hell of it. Like, it didn't make any sense. But when he's the lead in a movie, it is dirt cheap. Scott Adkins are two of my favorite badasses in Bollywood. Get the key by sucking the key from the tornado. Don't waste your bin energy. Okay, so which tornado has the key? Is that the key right there? Though I'm seeing... Okay, there we go. That's a key. Got it. She's pointing it out too, okay. Big suck. Alright, let's go. It's like it's just too easy to get the energy needed, right? Like, you could just pound the ground a little bit and you're gonna get this thing back and ready to roll. It might just be too plentiful. Boss fight time! Yeah, you get the key, then you do the boss fight, right? Something like that, right? Let's go! Oh, this looks like a boss fight. You again. Can I suck the wings off? I can do some sucking to then have a boulder. I'm gonna want to suck some of this. You ass. They should make Scott Adkins voice Donkey Kong instead of that fat. Seth Rogen has a unique voice. I can't be too upset about Seth Rogen voicing stuff because they get, like, look. If you didn't know Anya Taylor-Joy was voicing Peach in that movie, would you have any idea? Because she just has a generic voice, right? But Seth Rogen has a unique laugh. You can tell it's him. If you're going to pay for a star, you need to know you're hearing them. Voidco presents... Oh, yes. Oh, not good. Shield yourself. Shield yourself, DK. Go in and get it. There we go. We're on top. We're on top. We're on top. I think that was the killing blow. Yeah. Now with my final form, right? Are we going down further and we're doing this again? It still had a little slither, right? And that's how it escaped.
Where to go this time?
That was a pretty cool boss fight. Like this doesn't outright annoy me. Like you're using some of the mechanics, right? I'm digging it. 90210. Yeah, I mean that. Look, Mario Odyssey, the boss fights were pretty ho hum. You had a guy throwing hats at you like he was Kung Lao. I mean, okay, but yeah. The dragon was the toughest one, and really the rest of them, I don't know. So Bowser was not awful, but those other rabbit guys, what were they, Ruffikins or something? I kind of wish it was just the Koopalings. Remember how the Koopa had Koopa kids back in the day? Elephant Bonanza now available, which indicates to me that there's another transformation yet ahead. Stronger lungs. Better inhaling sounds a lot like stronger lungs. Increase the amount of time that you can. Increase the range. Trunk volume. Oh, these are going to be nice. Quick storage allows you to store chunks of terrain more quickly. Yeah, we're gonna be applying some level ups to this. Yeah. What does Scott Adkins sound like though? He sounds mildly British, right? Like it'd be a waste to have him doing a voice. He needs to do backflips. Backflips and Van Damme style spin kicks. And that really needs to be what he needs to be doing if you're paying him. Could that bizarre bat just now have been our beloved Blusterwing? Is it in a coffin now? It whooshed off in that direction at an incredible speed. I'm so confused. Why was the singing Blusterwing wearing that odd mask? Singing, you say? The bird that controls all the weather in the underground world does so by singing from its heart. Windstorms, thunderclouds, lightning, that songbird can cause them all just by tweeting a tune. Alright, well, I don't want to hear any more about Blusterwing. We've got a score to settle. By the way, with the black fur like this, with the trunks, I'm getting like, I don't know, Showbiz Pizza vibes. I look like it looks like some kind of animatronic duo that sings during a pizza party for kids. Kind of what I'm seeing, especially with the bow tie, right? Maybe I need to change that up. We don't need apple juice. I don't really think you need most of these power-ups. What the shit? That's right, it probably wants me to suck that, doesn't it? Wait a minute. Is that a trick? Is that a trick fossil? I think it is. I don't think that's an actual fossil.
You found a map.
Atkins with his Russian Yuri Boyka. I haven't seen those Undisputed. Was it Undisputed? Was that what it's called? I haven't seen the original with Wesley Snipes. And then I know they made some like straight to video sequels starring like Atkins, right? What do we got? What do you got in the style shop? Anything different? Not really. Frogs. I have 8. Reduces burn damage from lava or oil by 20%. Could be helpful. What's the other one do? Amount of health an apple will restore by 25. Don't really find that many apples. Extend the elephant bonanza by 40. Yeah, but I want to have the sweet dress I paid the money for, right? Like, you're kind of taking that away from me, Nintendo. Don't you feel? Here, let's go with the burn proofing. Hell, you can level that up. At some point, I've got to see what speed runs of this game look like. It's got to be really nuts. All right, we got to go chase them. This boss fight ain't over. Guess that's being weighed down. One, two, three. So many active tornadoes and lightning strikes too. This might be the stormiest storm in all of meteorological history. You know, well, multiple tornadoes that close together, you might be onto something, yeah. Stranger still, the Blusterwing had on a sinister mask, and it headed towards our research outpost, Stormy Station. Okay. Oh shit. Game said no to that. Am I supposed to be waiting for something? Gotta wait for that to lower. Blustering through the stormy station. Okay. Yeah, it looking like there's something in here. Alright, elephant time. Guess I was supposed to jump there and I didn't. Lightning? I think that was a lightning strike. Yeah, I've never been hit in lightning until Breath of the Wild, and now here we go again. Figure let's maybe get a little more extra fortification on the health, huh? Maybe a little bit of extra heart will help against the lightning strike. Are you hyped for the Zelda movie? I'm really hoping it's going to be very similar to the medieval classics like Lords of the Rings Excalibur. That is the hope. That's frankly the hope. I think they may have waited way too long to have a Zelda movie, to be honest with you. The movie stuff is kind of over. I used to make fun of your dad for watching old cowboy movies, but now you got like the Zoomers are going to make fun of people for liking any movies. You like movies? I watch streamers, or you know, I watch a Twitch stream or maybe Netflix show, not movies. That's for old people. They probably waited too long. The casting, I don't have anything special to say of these two. I haven't seen them perform, but I know it was treated like it was a 9/11 style event for the trans community. Oh, we were so outraged over Hunter Schafer, right? Not getting to play Zelda. Oh no. Yeah, this guy who cosplays as Zelda on the red carpet to interject himself in the conversation, completely manipulating the trans community into a win-loss scenario. Oh, well, you have to be on my side if you're one of us, or if you're an ally, or all that. Make sure I get paid, right? Like, that's the whole identity thing when it comes to any of this casting is really quite selfish. Denzel Washington being cast in a movie doesn't make black parents stay and raise their kids, right? Oh, they were represented. No. One guy got money, and you're a horrible parent. That's a representation right there. No amount of Hunter Schafer getting to play Zelda makes life any easier for the trans kids out there. But they're easily manipulated. So there's that. Yeah, and you can clip that and post that on your socials if you want. I think I need to hold this over my head, honestly, to avoid the lightning. Okay, hold on. Maybe just run away from the lightning? I don't know. Maybe you don't need to hold it over your head. It's not anybody who should be anything. They're on a show about the worst. It's like the worst high school show ever. But it sets the tone because it's a serious show on HBO or some shit, right? Can we read that without putting this down? Nope. God. For some reason, we have to cast... Everybody from Euphoria has to be in everything now. I don't understand it. Sure, take more of my money, housing community. Oh, but this guy, he looks just like Zelda on the red carpet. Yeah, that is throwing yourself in the conversation. Hey, if I dress up like this character, they're going to think that I should play that person. And then I can make people outraged when I don't get the part. Like, everything is about manipulating people. People, full stop, don't have any idea when they're being manipulated anymore. They're just so accustomed to it. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay, hold on. Maybe as the elephant, you can hold that over your head while sucking. I gotta go back and get that, right? Denzel Washington is such an overrated bum ass. His Equalizer movies were dumb. Well, there is a curious thing about that. Now, we have, what, this week? Don't we have a new Happy Gilmore coming out? Doesn't it seem like a lot of these legacy sequels, long-standing sequels, reboots of things tend to come when a key person from the original dies? Granted, Chubbs was dead, but doesn't it seem like that it's possible that Carl Weathers was holding up a... can we suck up the water? If the elephant can suck up anything, it's gotta be water. Give me a break. Carl Weathers may have been holding up a Happy Gilmore 2. Then when he dies, what do you know? We announce a Happy Gilmore 2. The Equalizer. There was this old guy, old Australian guy, played the Equalizer on TV. As soon as he dies, here comes Denzel Washington to play the Equalizer. Is it possible it's in the interest of certain group to, like, the producers could have a hit on somebody? Hey, this guy's standing in the way of us making money. We, you know, it'd be a real shame if they had a heart attack, right? Oh, shit. It just seems like it's a weird coincidence. Once these people are out of the way, now we get to do what we want. Oh, hey, Whitney Houston's dead? Okay, cool. Well, now we can use her songs in our commercials. Prince is dead? Well, I guess his songs are going to be in our commercials now. Need to stay off that metal right there. Maybe that was attracting the lightning. Okay, what was it that we're doing over here? Keep your nose in the know. Zip lines, forecasting, construction. I think we already read something about nose in the know. You should play as James McCloud. Is James McCloud Fox McCloud's dad? Beat the game just the other week, and I can't remember. Dried up, a construction, hold, Tempest layer, okay, whatever. I don't think that's gonna help me. I'll take you to another layer. Look around, we got some bats in here causing some trouble. Gotta stay away from that. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Balloon.
A banana!
Like we have a challenge up ahead.
Ooh, a map.
It's a small thing, but I love that you can walk while she's doing the singing. It says slowing the game to a crawl.
Let's go.
One banana in here. Let's do it. 5 rollicoids.
Look out.
Got some lightning to watch out for. Gotta stay out of that water. Off the edge. First try. Is James McCloud Fox McCloud's dad? I mean, I think most people actually erroneously think the character's name is Star Fox. What do we have? Nope, need 2.
Oh, yeah. And we're back.
Uh-oh. You know what? I think those guys call for banana stuff. It's the best thing against the lava, isn't it? Don't have any other retort. Suck it and then let it rip, right? Awesome. That's cool. Banana. And look, because you got the banana at the end, you're recharged again. Like, it's like full. Okay, what are we looking at here? Quite a crossing, huh? Pretty big area, isn't it? Look at that snort. Got like a elephant mouth. And where's it headed? We got elephants over here. Elephants everywhere. And we're going to a... not really an elephant. It's something, but it's... be a leap to call that an elephant, wouldn't it? I'm not really getting elephant vibe. What's the trick to avoiding the lightning? Just leave before the lightning strikes? Oh, come on. You'd like to enter those ruins, right? Well, it'll be $600. Gold. Yep, rock on. Let's go! We're 2 hours, 30 minutes in. We might still be able to finish this layer under 30. Depending on how much that bat screws me over in the boss fight, right? I think it should be good. Oh, jeez. You know what? I'm realizing that my... I never plugged that in. So my face thing is really dim right now. Let me address that. Actually, this would probably be a good time to use the go to break feature. Let's just start a little break, okay? Be back in 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. I don't see anything wrong here. I knocked a few things down as I was climbing back into position, but yeah, I think everything's fine. I do want to say that I think Western Hero tipped the other day and I forgot to do the smoke thing, so maybe you tipped for that. So, hell, let's just throw some smoke over here, some fog machine, right? So that's a thing that happened. And he did buy the membership thing today, so owed that. We have a question here. If Nintendo is going to keep making their games bigger, then I hope to see a Punch-Out game with a beat 'em up type gameplay in between boxing fights and an open world. Something to think about here. Street Fighter 6 might have made fighting games unobtainable to replicate because it's like, hey, we're also going to incorporate the beat 'em up in our fighting game. You know, what are you going to do, Mortal Kombat? Oh, you guys don't have a beat 'em up, right? Didn't even realize there was in a challenge thing here so much when I paused. Okay, so hold on here. Come on. Where is he? Where? What? I thought... Didn't I punch the bejesus out of him? Tempest Lair Challenge 6. Is he done? Oh shit. Go after the one in the back first. Like, where can you take fighting games? Once you incorporate a JRPG beat 'em up in Street Fighter 6, like, where do you go? Like, how do you do a basic beat 'em up after that, right? Make sure he dies this time. Alright, he finished dying. Good. I hope everything's working for everybody now. I've got the face lights working. I need to get my Bananza back to normal here. Undo that, save some. Yeah, I knocked over my fog machine when I got up. I gotta figure out a better way to implement some of this stuff.
What an adventure!
I wish I could go over there. Got wind really picking up at my place. We might have some storms. If anything cuts out, letting you guys know. Not really leading anywhere, is it? Oh no. There we go. Checkpoint. I don't know what's stopping Nintendo from another F-Zero. They probably just see there not really being a market. It's more like we can... Okay, so they can only offer one racer per platform, really. Right? Like, each platform generation gets a Mario Kart, and that's it at this point. There doesn't seem to be room for an F-Zero for some reason. I don't know why that's the logic, but that seems to be what they're going with. Well, why not just swap to this guy? Here goes. Yeah, take more of my money.
Time for a break.
Surely this is the last getaway. So we doesn't look like the most comfortable bed, but you know, who am I to argue with him? Gorilla. DK, no, let me sleep. Double the hearts. This is back from the break, right? I think so. If I hit live, will it look like that? Yeah, it kind of does. I think we're gonna zip line. What do you gotta say? We just heard this big crash over at Stormy Station. Our ears couldn't miss it. Actually, I've got a favor to ask. Thank you. I didn't expect that thing to bust that easily. Alright, Stormy Station, here we come. The action in this is so much faster than Mario. Really? Another house? Oh no, it's not a house, guy. What are you doing? We want a barrel could jump back here to Jumbo Spa. Sure, whatever. You're in a lot of wind. Thunderstorm warning. National Weather Service, lots of rain. Okay, wasn't really expecting rain today till maybe Thursday. Yeah, construction complete. Hope you enjoy your flight. What do we got over here? Saga of the Exploratone, verse 17. With umbrellas held in their trunks, the elephants guided us to the sinkhole. The weather and scenery has changed constantly since our arrival. Sometimes it snows, sometimes there is lightning. But when we arrived at the sinkhole, the skies were completely clear. Skies in a sinkhole. Yeah, see, isn't that just kind of strange? Well, up, I guess. I'm gonna have to take out a sing to take something out, aren't I? Oh boy. Not what the game had in mind. You have a few different options on how to tackle stuff, don't you? Okay, now what?
You found a map.
Oh boy. Come on. Use a chunk from your trunk to lift off. Oh shoot. Okay, so hold on. It wanted me to gather a bunch of it. I get you. Cool concept. Very neat. Very cool. Like an elephant. Oh, I need to transform out. The blusterwing tore right through the dome of the stormy station. What under Earth happened? What on Earth? So it's what under Earth because we're under. Happened to it, and why was he wearing that mask? Oh shoot. That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's make sure we have enough juice for this fight, right? Explore tones, keep your nose, yeah, okay, whatever. That'll do it. Okay, let's do this. 8 hearts. What could possibly go wrong? Falcon Punch. Fighting that wind. He's flying like Superman down there. Oh, I hear the rain, guys. Let's try to get through this before my power goes out, right? I'm running a lot of electricity right now. Damn. Sinister. That looks bad. Though I haven't had near the kind of boss trouble I did in Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh no, what? Okay, there's something I'm gonna need to suck up instead. What is there to suck? In the wind? Okay. Is there? Shoot. I'm trying to hit this thing, it's not throwing. Alright, come on. We're not even armored now. Damn. Yeah, wherever you died, there's a statue, right? Okay, so. Can grab. I like the way she gave me those hints. Those chunks. Actually, you know what? An Amiibo would probably do this pretty damn good, wouldn't it?
Look, there are chunks of satellite in the wind.
I'm curious. A Kong Amiibo here is going to give me a projectile. Right? Oh, but not this time, huh? I don't think I can throw it during this, that's why. Alright, let's go to town. Oh, is it done already? I mean, it was like the third phase. Dive punch! Dive punch, let's go!
Just a bit more. You can do it.
I'm just holding B, guys. I'm holding that B, and here we go. Oh, yeah. A little prolonged right there for a... basically a... almost a QTE, right? In the fight. That's your singing bird. It looked better as a bat. Ugh. It's like a bagpipe bird. Jeez. We're punching the shit out of that. For the hell of it. For the horde. Right? I hear that. I used to hear that. On to the next layer. Okay, guys, that's the end of the stream. There, we got the Tempest layer completed. Nice. Sinkhole. We picked up a few more fossils. You know, mango fruit gradient if we needed. I'm not really crazy about some of this, but I have a storm of brewing out at my place, and I think now's a pretty damn good time to ramp up. It took just 3 hours, right? To really get this thing going. We did a lot of sidetracking, but we had a lot of funs. We learned along the way, and we made friends. Yep. So next up, we have whatever the heck the next layer is. I'm going to have to look it up in advance on IGN just to have the name of it. And all that. So make sure we save, right? I mean, no, it is kind of saving there too, in all that sort of ways, but you understand what I'm saying. All right, yes. Just check the new area. Oh yeah, I mean, realistically, I'm gonna jump down there and grab a screenshot of it so I can get the name of it that way and avoid spoilers. But hey, streaming more tomorrow, same time tomorrow. Starts around 7:30 p.m. Though I'm usually 20 minutes late. If you've made this far, wait until marriage. Counseling. We're going to have plenty of this Red Bull left too. Unless when I get up and walk around this apparatus I made so I can game on a 55-inch OLED while having a computer and all these cameras and lights around me. If in the process of walking and trying to put this up, I once again knock over the Red Bull, it'll have to be a new Red Bull. But hey, I don't make the rules, right? So yeah, we are actually, I wanted to kind of save. You'll see what I'm talking about here. I wanted to save so I could then jump again, you know, at the start of the next stream. Yeah, so next thumbnail, I'm going to probably be on fire or with the neck brace. And then I think I'm on the neck brace with fire. Then I might be a zombie or frozen solid. And a ghost. I don't know. You got to think of some more injuries. So that was the Tempest layer. Resort layer and Tempest layer. Resort layer and Tempest layer. Next up we have... Got to go through this. Just going to go through this.
That weather was wild. Oh, I hope that funny bird will be okay on its own. I know. Let's check on it later to make sure it's okay.
Well, where did the bird go? Back to the elephants?
There's no way we're gonna let him reach the planet core before us.
What are these guys? Oh, we might be taking different paths here. Nosebleed. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I might be able to add the nosebleed, then do the neck brace. It's kind of nice to accumulate and not have to drift to another thing. Man, I got quite a storm of brewing. Got to get all this stuff shut down soon. All right, I got to be standing by here with the screenshot. Landfill layer. Okay. 10, 1,000, whatever we're calling this. Why couldn't it have been 10, you know? But yeah. Forgotten pit entry. Yep. All right. Thanks a lot, Western Hero. Nukem Nintendo, thank you for dropping by. Everybody, we had Atticus here. We have Whiskers. Sith Lord. I think was Duro here. Cube Ninja. Yep, thank you, everybody.